Food for thought. This too shall pass. You might have 1,000 things going on. You might have the world on your shoulders. You might have received the hardest news of your life. But this too shall pass. In the moment you are head above water, or water's above your head, you might feel like the world is beating down upon you. And it is. Life is gonna knock you in the head. And it might knock you down, but you just gotta get back up. Because, I don't know, I think it's just like the really determined person in me is like, no matter what life brings me, no matter what I end up having to go through, I'm gonna get back up because I am given another day to try again. I am given another 24 hours that somebody else didn't have. I love the thought of I am standing on the shoulders of the giants who came before me. Like, as a woman, there are so many people who sacrificed their lives, who have made their careers out of being able to stand up for what is right, and especially being able to push forward the progress of what women should have. And I think that is absolutely beautiful. And I think that goes the same for just life in general, not necessarily women. That people before you have come into your life, and not even personally come into your life, but have come into the lives of other people before you to drastically change the history, change the course of history, and have given you and I the opportunity to live the life that we have. And yes, it's hard. Yes, it's challenging. And yes, circumstances are awful, and that I do have a privilege of being able to say that I have the ambition to be able to move forward and to strive for something else because of the resources that I have, which I know is a privilege, and not that everybody has those. But with the knowledge and the experience that I have, it has given me the fuel to keep moving forward. And I hope that you can see that you also have the tools and skills to continue, because you've literally made it this far. You have made it this far. Like, literally remember a time that you did not want to move forward, that you did not even want to continue, get out of bed, shower, you didn't want to eat, but you did. And you got up out of bed the next day maybe, and you stayed in bed that day. But you got up the next day, and then you did it again. I think it's so easy to get in the mindset of yourself. Like, I am so guilty of that. That I think of like, woe is me, I have so many problems. I can't do this today. I don't want to do this today. I can't do this today, so I won't do it today. And then I have to think outside of myself and be like, I am given today. Yes, my classes might have sucked today. Yes, they did. But my classes end, and then my day begins. Excuse me. But that's the thing, is that we all have the ability to continue and to move forward. That every single day, excuse me, every single day is the ability to move forward and farther than we were yesterday. Like, literally yesterday and this entire week. Not a struggle, but it was kind of hard. And I got through it. And you got through it. Literally, you started on Monday, and it's Wednesday. At least when this video is. Maybe it's Thursday. I think it's Thursday because I think this is when I'm going to post it. But it's Monday, and now it's Thursday. Okay? And sometimes you need to pat yourself on the back, because just little things that help you get through that day. you will be able to move that much more farther with that little bit more of like a pat on the back. Like, yes, it's cliche to like give yourself a pat on the back, but it's like you are your own supporter. You are your own hype woman. You are your own hype man. You are your own hype individual. And that's how life is that you have to be your number one supporter. So sorry, kind of sick. Sorry. But you have to be your number one supporter because no one else will be there 110% of the time with you. And you are the one that you have at the end of the day that lays their head on their pillow or bed or wherever you go to sleep. And you know everything. You know your struggles that you're going through. You know that the successes that you've felt and you've gotten through them. You go through good things and you get through them. And you go through terrible, awful, just horrendous things and you get through them. And that's the thing. This too shall pass. Whether it's an amazing, beautiful time period in your life or it's this awful time period that's really challenging you. Because this too shall pass. Time will pass and you will move on. It's scary and it's daunting because you don't know what the future holds. But I think that's where we have to change our mindset into something beautiful. That there's so much beauty in the unknown. That it's like, I don't know, I just kind of imagine it like an artist painting. That at first you're like, bro, what am I even gonna paint? I have no inspiration. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just lost in the endlessness of infinite things I could draw. But then you get inspired. And then you know, and then you see, and then you understand what you want to do. And then you begin. And you begin to figure out what you're doing. And then all of a sudden, day by day, month by month, you paint. And you create this huge, beautiful mosaic. And you're like, how did I do this? How did I even come up with this? And you're inspired and you notice the little things and you see your vision and it comes out. Maybe not how you wanted it to, but it comes out because you finished it with effort. You finished it with grit. You completed the work with ambition. And even when you didn't feel ambitious, you still continued. And that time period of unknowing passed. And then you got to the understanding, and then the inspired, and then the doing, and then the finished. And that's the thing. I think we very much get distracted and tunnel visioned, that's the word, tunnel visioned, into seeing the finish line. But what we truly want is something to strive for. In that moment of struggles and great moments, that it will pass. And it will pass and you will gain good experience in things that you say you have done. And just know that you will come out on the other side. It's so cheesy, but you genuinely will. I will tell you, and people will tell you, that this too shall pass. You will look and see a tunnel and see darkness. But then you keep walking, you see a little light, a little hole of light. And then you'll see that light get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then you can almost touch it, and then you're out of it. And then you're there. And in that moment, your past has passed, and this moment will pass, and this too shall pass. Food for thought.